Search for the next head coach is already underway, but one of the leading candidates may surprise you. Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels is scheduled for an interview on Friday despite his shocking decision last year to back out of the Colts job that he had accepted last year about this time. Greg, given McDaniels' past, should teams be leery of hiring him?
No, I wouldn't be leery. What he did last year to the Indianapolis Colts was flat out wrong. Flat out wrong in so many different ways. But there was a meeting that was had with himself, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, that we don't know what was said in that meeting that, in my opinion, warranted his decision to stay. They said enough in that meeting to say, look, you have stability here, and if I'm in his shoes, New England Patriots, Indianapolis Colts with a quarterback that you're uncertain of his future at that point, I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. And I think he should be where he is as far as coaching tier.
I think the question is it a red flag? And I would say it's a yellow flag, right? It's a...
caution. Proceed with caution.
It's proceed with caution.
Agreed.
Like, really,
Agreed.
We also have to remember that the Colts, Andrew Luck hadn't picked up a football. Literally had not thrown a football. He chose to accept it and probably goes home to his wife and like, wait, we're leaving to move the family and 4 kids, and we don't know if the guy can throw a football? I would proceed with caution, but I also think if you look at, everything's about fit, right? You got to fit. And just like the Patriots, though they've had a turnover at the front office, the Green Bay Packers, you know this, those guys are Green Bay guys. They haven't been anywhere else. Just like New England guys, for the most part, are New England guys. They try and go everywhere else, but all forces bring them back to New England. You got the quarterback. He's shown the ability to work with a very smart, very challenging quarterback in a Tom Brady. You have to command the attention and the respect of Aaron Rodgers if you want to make it work. And the only guy I think that can do it that's on the market is probably that guy, because he's gotten the attention and the respect of a Tom Brady. You proceed with caution, but I think it's the smartest name I've heard thus far.
I like how you guys are saying yellow. I'm going full on red. No, thank you. I do not want Josh McDaniels anywhere near my New York Jets or any team. So we keep mentioning last year with Indy. Mark, do you remember when McDaniels left for Denver about a decade ago?
Oh, yeah.
You remember how much of a debacle that was? Like, I
Sure.
need full control. These guys are power control, power hungry, just weirdos coming out of the New England organization. Seriously, Matt Patricia, did you see what happened in Detroit this year? Like, just be careful with these Patriots guys. They all leave. Eric Mangini, of course, not in that group. He's a good guy here at FS1. But just my last word. Remember the first thing he did in Denver when McDaniels got there? He was like, Jay Cutler, get that guy out of here. Like, what? I would just say no.
Okay, I think, one, you've got to understand when you come from that organization, clones, so to speak, and that's a really hard thing to develop your own voice and to be authentic, because every guy is looking at you going, wait till we start talking about the Patriot way, right? and so that's a black mark against you. You know, that's a check in the no box. But I know this. Just about every coach has failed on his first opportunity. And it's that second opportunity when they really learn who they are. Here's the issue in Green Bay, as I see it. The offense has grown stagnant in that you just rely on Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, there you go win us a game, right? And when you look at New England does a better job of anybody, and Josh McDaniels is the big part of this, of individually picking your weaknesses as a defense, making you, as they call it, New England, play left-handed, and they attack those weaknesses. And so whether it's, hey, Tom Brady, we need to throw you 41 times today in a row, he can do that. We need to run it for 200 yards, we'll do that based upon the defense they play. Aaron Rodgers needs to be challenged like that. He also needs to some of that pressure to be taken off of him as a quarterback, just to go win us every single game. And so I think he makes sense from that standpoint of, I'm trying to change the philosophical approach that we use on the offensive side of the ball. And that, to me, is what makes the most sense about the Josh McDaniels, quote-unquote, hiring.
Got it. Coming up, LeBron James claims he has already ended the debate over who's the greatest of all time. We'll tell you if he is crazy. That's coming up next.